You feel as though a little bit of Ibiza has been brought to Mzansi. One of the things I actually want to do right now is acknowledge the gentleman sitting beside me, who is the owner and the man who has brought this little piece of excitement to us. And I cannot even say it in a much more bigger way, because we are celebrating the opening of Chillk Wine and Restaurant. It is Chili Boy Bokwane. My man, how are you doing, man?
I'm good, my brother.
It's been something to actually walk in here and then realize, Himuna, am I still in South Africa? Is this more artisan?
Yes. I tried to mix Cape Town and Sante and bring to what together.
You did an amazing job, I can tell you that much. So before we get into talking about the establishment itself, let's get to know you a little bit better. First things first, Ozokai, you know, how did you grow up? What was your ambitions before you even thought about establishing a place like this?
Hey, my brother, it's been a long journey. Yeah, actually, I'm staying in Brits. Yeah, actually, there is a place called Lekabile. That's where I come from. So from there, I started in Cape Town. Then I was doing computer science in Cape Town. Then from there, I work in an IT company in Joburg.
Yeah.
Then I resigned. I started to do my own business. Then from my own business, I was doing distribution, stationery in the province. I think, I know, maybe unless you want me to go through why did I?
Because it starts to now make me think that you have been a jack of all trades already, and so many avenues already. And it just now makes one wonder, how did you get into now this part of jumping into the, let's say, the entertainment space? Tell us about that journey of establishing Chillk Wine and Restaurant.
Good. My friend, in 2011, I was sleeping. Then I dreamed, I got a serious dream. I was like sitting with my grandfather. We were drinking wine. Then my grandfather told him, it's a nice wine. Why do you make your own wine? Then I wake up in the morning, I told my wife, I dream about my grandfather. He said I must make one. My wife said, you like to drink too much.
You get that a lot, right?
Then I just leave it there.
Yeah.
Then before the end of the year, like that dream came again to me. It was the same dream. So I meet one guy, he was a priest. I just tell him, hey, man, you know what? I was having this dream. Then I dreamed it again. So he said, no, man, you know what you have to do? Follow your dream. Then I went to Cape Town in December 2011. Then I went to there, then I told them, guys, I want to make my own wine.
Yeah.
So I found a lot of places that they're doing wine, they're winemakers, but they didn't allow me to use their own machinery. So I came back on the 2012. Then I went back. Then I found a company called Mariana. Yeah, that Mariana company, they are winemakers. Then they allow me, they teach me how to mix wine, how to do whatever.
Yeah.
Then from there, I came up with a brand, the Pinot Touch, like 2017 is my, 2013 Pinot Touch. Yeah. That was my first brand.
Was that like the best seller as well? It was a good year.
It was a good year. So from there, I started to do another blend. It was like another Pinot Touch 2017. Then I leave it. Then last year, I launched my first wine, which is, two wines, which is 13 and 17. So from there I start, guys, to do some blend. I've got two blends now.
Yeah.
I've got the red blend, I've got the, North-West Platinum blend, which is a nice wine.
You're making me want to taste it now, the way you just described
it. My brother.
I will. I definitely will.
One, I'm telling you, you'll love it. It's like you are drinking milk, my brother.
If you find me end up just staying in one of these things, and you don't even try to drag me out, because you now know I found a home.
Exactly, my brother. No, you are welcome.
And what we also wanted to find out is why incorporate a restaurant as well? Because it sounds as though you could have done the wine part and just stay there. So why incorporate a restaurant as well?
Thank you for that question, my brother. You know what? I've struggled to take my wine to the shelf. Then I started to think about it. I said, "Man, why should I bother myself to go to people? They must come to me to get my wine." So the only way is to do my winery nicely and then to do the restaurant. So in my restaurant, you'll only have my wine. I don't sell any other people's wine in here. The only wine that you're going to find here is my wine and the wine that the company that I'm using to make my wines. There's only 2 companies that you can find their wines. So I'm telling you, my brother, they will come because we have a good wine, very good wine. So people will come. Eventually, they'll go into the shelf. I'm not going to force it. They'll
of course,
come. Exactly.
Of course. And then the Department of Tourism, they of course came to you and they're now putting you on the map. How does that feel now that you're going to get that kind of exposure, not just only with Northwest, but with South Africa as a whole?
Not my brother, I'm glad, I'm very happy, I'm very excited about it. I know now, after this, things will...
It's going to go up,
exactly,
no doubt. And before we let you go, what is the hope for this establishment, for Chillk's Wine and Restaurant? Where are you seeing it going? Because though I heard a bit of a rumor that apparently you're going to put chalets as well. There's going to be a nice little location where a person can not only lay their head but wake up and still come get that pinotage. They can have the wines.
Exactly, my brother. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a phase 2 here.
Okay.
So which is I'm going to build some chalets, very nice ones, and then next year again I'll be pushing. By this time next year, you must call me.
You have no idea. I'm calling you.
I'll be bottling my wine here. I'm no longer going to bottle in Cape Town. So Cape Town, I'll do my wine there because the grapes you find in Cape Town. So here, which means if I brought all the machines, there's going to be a problem with me. But for bottling is going to happen here.
No doubt about it, man. Chili Boy Bakwane, the man with the plan who's established it, and here it is. We are at the opening of Chillk's Wine and Restaurant, all the way in Rietfontein, Hartbees. You need to come and see this place for yourself. And as you heard it from the man, the wines, they pour. And when they pour, diawa. My man, thank you so much. I need you to, of course, get back into the celebration. We will be joining as well later on. But thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
No doubt about it, man. It is UFM, the hangout with you.
That's what radio is all about. You are radio, and radio is you. In tune with the listener, in tune with you. Kazang is your one-stop shop. Airtime, electricity, bill payments, money sends, DSTV payments, and so much more. Visit your nearest Kazang shop today for all your essential needs.
In tune with you.
news on UFM.
Rustenburg, the temperature di go 19, Mahikeng le Potchefstroom storm 16 fa Pretoria ili 17. Mo gasong e utlwa fa Eskom e re load shedding e tswela pele le gompieno. Gape le baagi ba ba tshwenyegileng ka diritibatsi mo Rustenburg ba mo letsholong la go phepafatsa mafelo a boitapoloso. Kgaso ya ura ya boraro mo UFM ka dimakatsogeng kwe madumeki ya gape kgago e rulagantsweng ya motlakase tswela pele le gompieno jaaka Eskom e re go tlile go tsaya dibeke di le mmalwa pele seemo se boela sekeng se boeledi se kona timantšantša a re baagi ba tlile go itemogela legato la bobedi le la boraro mo bokhutlong jono jwa beke.
On Saturday, load shedding will be implemented at stage 3 between 7 in the morning and midnight. On Sunday, load shedding will again be implemented at stage 2 for the whole day.
Baeteledipele ba bantšha ba ANC kwa Gauteng ba gwetlhilwe gore ba pholose lekoko gore le se phutlhame jaaka go na le bao ba reng le tlile go latlhegelwa mo pusong. Monnasetilo yo montšha Panyaza Lesufi le meyara wa Maloba wa Tshwane yo ga jaana e le mogakolodi wa moporesidente e leng Kgosentsho Ramokgopa a re go tlhokega gore go tsewe dikgato tse di maleba.
Power is gone, provincial level. Power is likely to go national government level. It's a regression of the national democratic project. We have a responsibility. I want to argue we are not at the crossroad. When you are at the crossroads, you have an option. You have an option of taking the right path or you have an option of taking the wrong path. We are not at the crossroads. We have already chosen the wrong path. So it is important that we orchestrate a 180-degree. We go back, go to the crossroads and choose the right path so that the ANC can rise. That is the responsibility that is facing and confronting us today.
Faragatela pele baagi ba ba tshwenyegileng ka tiriso e kwa godimo ya diritibatsi ga bašwa le go sengwa ga dikago tsa puso mo Rustenburg ba boloditse letsholo la go phepafatsa mafelo a boitapoloso go akaretsa mabala metshameko. Mpho Manyapelo buisana le baagi ba ba ithaopileng mo letsholong leo.
The concerned parents believe the upkeep and protection of public recreational facilities is everyone's responsibility.
We started this initiative of cleaning as really the concerned residents because we saw that East End Sports Ground, usually there is lots of drugs dealers, there is lots of people who are using drugs around this area and the place is dirty.
This sports ground must be given back to the community, supported by the local businesses, and this sports ground means a lot to us.
Through the initiative, the residents have already cleaned a park and hoping to soon restore a soccer field as well as a netball court. Mpho Manyapelo, News Note, Rustenburg East.
Ko bokhutlong tona ya Phemelo Thandi Modise a re batho botlhe ba ba tsereng karolo mo seo se itsegeng jaaka Phoenix Massacre kwa KZN ngwaga o fetileng ba tlile go sekisiwa. Re sa le foo malapa a batho ba ba tlhokafetseng mo ditlhaselong tseo tsa fa morafe wa ma-India o ne o tlhasela batho bantsho ngwaga o fetileng ba re ga bana tsholofelo. Modise o buile jaana.
In the township of Phoenix outside Durban, 164 cases were investigated. 120 cases are still under investigation, with a total of 69 suspects who were arrested for various crimes. 36 of these suspects were arrested for their alleged respective roles in the murder of 35 people, while 31 people have been arrested for attempted murder.
Kganya kwa setlhoeng ya re kgago e rulagantsweng ya motlakase e tswela pele le gompieno. Dikalo tsa urai se di latelang ke tsa ura ya bone.
For more on these stories, visit newsnote.co.za. You are 91.9 FM. For the companionship of your favorite voices on radio. UFM, committed to forever staying in tune with you.
Ngiyazisola awusori nani bengjala ungaze wabakholwa bebathi angenandaba inimayela ngicela sivele sale phansi ngicela sixazulule lo daba baningi emarong bathi ngile endingla ngicela sixazulule lo daba baby ngiyazisola awusori nani bengjala ungaze wabakholwa bebathi angenandaba inimayela ngicela sivele sale phansi ngicela sixazulule lo daba baningi emarong bathi ngile endingla ngicela sixazulule lo daba
My baby.
You deserve radio that reflects you and your world, your lifestyle, your aspirations, and your ever-changing music taste. In tune with the listener, in tune with you. Making it warm for you this winter. UFM, in tune with you.
There's so much that we can say about this radio station that we've learned, and then I literally keep it out of anything. I remember there was this one time like kupile for reporter for netball. Bona boom, the following day ke go reportiva because the span it tswela pele. So we appreciate hore le interact your listeners.
Listener-led radio station, in tune with the listener, in tune with you.
In the race to be the first to break news, some journalists cut corners, sensationalize and even publish fake news. Newsnote reports in an honest manner to enable you to make informed decisions. My name is Lassen Tebe, Newsnote editor.
Get the latest news first on newsnote.co.za and Newsnote on Facebook and Twitter. Newsnote, now you know.
Next up, you are 97.0 FM.
Started off in the streets, we would take collection from the streets. People dying all around me, so I gave you my testimony. We were down from the beginning, when the world wasn't listening. Now that I got your attention, let us in with the benediction. Gathered here today, yeah, paying our respects to being broke. Hope he's in a better place. 'Cause life out here ain't sweet, oh no. I would close my eyes to sleep, but didn't dream no more. So I had to make a way for my home, you know. Now I'm in the place where I ain't gotta scheme no more. The good life, done with the hood life. I did what I could, didn't always do what I should, and I was misunderstood. So many nights I tried to hide how I felt, I would cry inside. And I ran through the streets till my feet got tired. 'Cause I didn't wanna have my shoes on the power line. But I made it, yeah, and it made me, yeah. I know I did wrong, to play this God, he forgave me. 'Cause I made it, yeah, and it didn't kill me, yeah. It made me strong, I pray to God that you feel me, you feel me. Started off in the streets, we would take collection from the streets. People dying all around me, so I gave you my testimony. We were down from the beginning, when the world wasn't listening. Now that I got your attention, let us in with the benediction. What in heaven, I pray you free me from my demons and keep me level. I know you kept me out of prison, where I was headed when I heard somebody kill my brother. 187, I hope he made it to your presence. For me he was a blessing, at least I know he's resting. And he ain't out here stressing, trying to get to the good life. Get out of this hood life, I put in my step by, stay off of that pipe. So when I could sleep night, I know it's been hard on her. I was ripping through the streets, it was hard for her. Now I'm up in hotels on the ocean shore, when I was sleeping on the floor at the corner store. But I made it, and I made it. I know I did wrong, I prayed to God he would save me. 'Cause I made it, it didn't kill me. It made me strong, I pray to God that you feel me. Feel me, yeah. Started off in the streets, we would take collection from the streets. People dying all around me, so I gave you my testimony. We were down from the beginning, when the world wasn't listening. Now that I got your attention, let us in with the benediction.
Snatching belly out the bucket, writing all my wrongs for these homies out here thugging. Pray for benediction, pretty women on my premise. Condo out in Cabo, screaming gobbles to my limits. Roll around my neck, I'm balling for these final minutes. Nothing lasts forever for these sins, I sing repentance. Shots fired, another gone, I feel that man's pain. Daddy sat me down and said that came with the game. Shake my head, roll up the window, turning up the music. So much anger in these songs for these soldiers that we lose. hustle. A mastermind is one who feeding others off his talent. I owe it to my city, but it's time I pay my balance. I'm in Holy Fence State. I started with a pallet. I made my first tape. I gave that shit to Cali. Thankful for my supporters, everyone that ever bought us. Grateful for every lesson these Miami streets taught us.
Started out in the streets. You would take collection from the things. People dying all around me. So I gave you my testimony. We were down from the beginning. When the world was listening. Now that I got your attention, let us sing the benediction.
Potchefstroom, you are 99.4 FM. FM, in tune with you.
It is UFM in tune with you. It is UFM and we are in tune with you. And as always, it's always a pleasure when we get to travel our lovely, lovely province, because we're exposing the factor of we don't need to be traveling across borders and waters out of the country to actually really indulge in the tourism space. And one of the big things we actually highlighted is how the tourism in the Northwest province has been creating awareness and basically diversifying how the tourism market is something that needs to be put in the spotlight when you really want to indulge in those aspects of what we have. Now, what we actually be getting into as well is the one person who's going to break down this entire journey. We've actually been on this journey with them as well a couple of times. We are talking to the acting CEO, and of course we are touching base the North-West Tourism Board. It is Ishmael Braish Kokong in the building, or rather in the Hartis, right here at Chillk Wine and Restaurant.
I was telling the other guys to say, I get to want to express a bit to me, or do you say you're over the moon, or are you elated? Or what's it again?
We don't even have the words.
If I had wings, my bra, I'll fly.
You know, I will take that flight with you, my man. First things first, we began this journey with you guys last year, if I'm not mistaken, when we crossed over into the new year. The local cableway right here in Hartis, we literally celebrated a new year in style with the amazing view of Hartis. Tell us, man, at that point in time, I know we were still dealing with COVID and we're trying to see how the tourism aspect can also now be opened up a little more.
Yeah.
How have things grown from then up until now?
I think one needs to appreciate the fact that our business people, especially in the tourism industry, given the resilience of this industry, they've really persevered, I must just say.
Yeah.
That I think we all understand that this was one of the most affected industry as far as the COVID environment was concerned.
True.
But you know what? Because of the passion that is there with all the people in this industry, they soldiered on.
Yeah.
And at a point in time when we all agreed to say, I think we need to have a recovery plan to try and rejuvenate this resilient industry.
Yes.
Everybody put their shoulders to the wheel, and this is where we are, you know, and I'm very, very optimistic that, things are opening up, and then, where we are right now, yes, man, I'm telling you, hey.
It's a beautiful thing to embrace.
This is something really.
It is so beautiful.
Very, very good, man.
And then last year we had Tourism Month. We had an amazing month with you guys. We went to Bloemhof, we went to Mahikeng, we touched base in certain areas in the Northwest. And looking at how that also channeled a little bit more interest in what's happening in the Northwest when it comes to tourism, how have things shaped up ever since then?
I must just say, things have shaped up quite well. As I'm saying, I really, really want to appreciate people that operate in the industry in the Northwest.
Yeah.
Rather than complaining, they've always been there to make sure that, we talk, we collaborate, we do all things to make it possible for the industry to grow.
Yeah.
And in as much as, the recent figures are saying some downward trends there and there is hope that, there's going to be growth. Since, things are starting to open up,
Yeah.
But I must just say that really, 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 things are going well for the Northwest. And I must just say, what we are actually doing today resonates very well with what I think is tourism authorities in the country is trying to do. I may not necessarily want to go into details of what happened recently, but we had an engagement of business to business between Gauteng and the Northwest, and I'm just about to sign off a memorandum of understanding with Gauteng Tourism to make sure that, given the proximity of Hartis to Gauteng, that our own business people in Hartis must collaborate with those that are in Gauteng to make exchanges,
Yeah.
Because I think all that is important is, in as much as we're talking about the growth of the industry, we need to ensure that also the growth of our business is taken care of. This is why we are creating this conducive environment for them to grow.
It's something that I cannot give you enough props for and enough credit for. But one of the questions we actually had as well is, why did you guys, the North-West Tourism Board, decide to support, for example, an establishment like Chillk's Wine and Restaurants Project? How did you guys support this particular project?
I think we really, in line with the recovery plan, especially for the Northwest, we know that when it comes to business events and other events that we've been lagging behind.
Yeah.
And I think we come to a point where we said, listen here, there are things that we can actually do to try and support events and any other tourism development, whether it's a product or anything that really adds value, to make sure that we bring traffic into the province.
Yeah.
Now, when we assessed everything, we said like, wow, this is one of the unique sort of products that we really need to look into. And I'm saying, as I repeat to say, it resonates very well with what we are actually trying to do. Let us try and collaborate and make sure that let us take advantage of the proximity of artists to Gauteng. Because I think for a very long time, we've not able to really get into targeting what is actually what I might call a quick win. Because obviously you imagine that if somebody doesn't want to listen to the hooters and the bars and everything of Gauteng somewhere, let me not say Santa or whatever. But
let's not name drop.
Yeah, just to take a short left to Hartis, would just not take much time, and come and chill in such a place.
Speaking of such, I even know.
You come and chill, and
you know what? A friend of mine even now just really calculated how far we are from where he is in Joburg. He's in Gauteng. So he just saw it's 40 minutes away. And he's like, you guys are just here.
We can actually take a little stone, throw it over, and then it hits his room and say, hey, what's up? And then he ends up here.
We are just here. We are around the corner. I love it. I totally love it, man. But now when we talk about the North-West tourism value chain, or the North-West experience, how does this product basically link with them?
I think it like I'm saying, what is very critical in the industry is to make sure that you drive diversity. You don't just want to sit with accommodation and conferencing. You need to make sure that with the target markets that you are looking at, you bring up different products. Let's say for example today, talking Chillk wines and so on, and under normal circumstances, everything else was equal. You'll find these things maybe next door or in the Western Cape or whatever. Now we bring it to artists.
Gotta love it, man.
So that's value add, my bro.
I know.
There's no ways, and we really want to be proud of people that really are putting an effort in trying to bring diversity in as far as this industry is concerned. And the owners that really put this up. This is, my bro, you know what? To be honest, it's amazing.
Gotta love it, man.
Beautiful, man.
Speaking about diversity, what other tourism diversifying can we actually expect from, or rather for, the North-West province?
What I can say is that there's quite a lot of proposals on the table that we're looking into. If I may just say, for example, without necessarily opening up any whatever, I've just been around Potchefstroom. This year, for the very first time in the Northwest, we are going to be having an ultra marathon.
Imagine.
It has never happened in this province. So we're looking at various ways of making sure that, what is it that we can do to bring fit into the province that will also promote tourism. So there are those kind of things, and there will be many other more that will come. But we need to make sure that those are the things that are going to be sustainable and are going to add value in as far as the tourism economy is concerned in the Northwest.
I love how literally you can walk into any town or any city in the Northwest, go to any tourism building, and you will literally never be disappointed as to what the Northwest has to offer. I'm chilling here with the acting CEO of the North-West Tourism Board. It is Mr. Ishmael Braish Kokong. He has run out of words. I've run out of words to describe the experience we are currently having right now at Chillk's Wines and Restaurant right here at 314 off the BS Board. Do the right thing and make sure you take a turn into this establishment. You will not be disappointed. We are celebrating the fact that today is the opening, and trust me, it is a hell of a vibe. The band is currently playing. We can hear them, and trust me, these guys know their music.
And then I came here and I said, damn, I should have been there.
I can tell you want to jump on stage. But of course, man,
that's great.
It is the hangout, man.
I just want to say, South Africa, there's happiness in South Africa.
You know this, man. It is UFM, man.
Take a short left.
We are in tune with you.
Okay. We're actually in tune with you guys and everybody else.
Gotta love it.
Love it, man.
Hot content, hot talent, hot tunes. Perfect for the winter season. UFM, in tune with you.
Motlhabing Modise, current affairs.
Karabo Mokhalagadi, sports.
Sibingelelo Tlengetswa, traffic.
Khawelo Magolero, politics.
Newsnote covers news in the Northwest Province, Gauteng, and the rest of the country. Get the latest news first on newsnote.co.za and Newsnote on Facebook and Twitter. Newsnote, now you know.
89.8 FM keeps Rustenburg in tune with you.
Drop it off in the past and start over. taking me higher. I'll never give up, and I will show you.
hard times for lovers. These are some hard times to love. This is a hard time for lovers. These are some hard times for love. Hard times for lovers. These are some hard times to love. Hard times. just can't stop wanting you. I just can't stop loving you. I just can't stop missing you. I just can't stop needing you. Man tells you he loves you just to get your love. Woman gives you her love to show you how much you love. Hard time for love. These are some
Nobody. For an all-day, all-night playlist specially curated for you. Does it better? UFM. UFM, designed to forever remain in tune with you.
Good morning, you and the boys. I would like to put it out there that Don't Call Me Brother initiative is really helping a lot of us out there, and I'm a living proof. It has helped me because I was being harassed at work and frustrated. I was suspended for no reason, but since after the show and the intervention of the UFM crew in the morning show, everything has changed. The position was taken away from me of being supervisor. I now have it back. Everything is cordial and my boss is really working with me quite well. So I want to say, guys, keep on doing the good work. Some of us are healing out there because of you. Thank you very much.
Our purpose is to use the magic of radio to inspire the human race. That's why we do what we do. In tune with the listener, in tune with you.
Silvasbia, News Note, Johannesburg.
News Note, Pretoria.
Arishanan Scarf, News Note, News Desk.
Dimakatso Genkwe, News Note, News Desk. Mpoma Nyapelu, News Note, Rustenburg.
Itumeleng Kwena, News Note, News Desk.
Tabang Morutwa, News Note, Mahikeng. Buitumelo Tsehleng, News Note, Klerksdorp.
News Note covers news in the North-West Province, Gauteng, and the rest of the country. Get the latest news first on newsnote.co.za and News Note on Facebook and Twitter. News Note, now you know.
My husband discovered this radio station yesterday on DSTV, and we are addicted to it. Your music, top Shaela. I'm listening to you all the way from Uppington in the Northern Cape. You have given me the oomph. Nice music. Thank you. Keep it up.
Radio that reflects you and your ever-changing music taste. In tune with the listener, in tune with you.
It is the Hangout on UFM, in tune with you, and we are broadcasting live from Chillk's Wine and Restaurant all the way in Rietfontein, Hartbees. Now, one of the major things we're going to give a shout out to as well is the North-WestTourism Board. They are definitely doing their part when it comes to putting in these ndaos and these establishments on the map when it comes to getting them the spotlight that they need. But we had to, of course, talk to one person who we know is a big part of this establishment, and Kimoto, the knife and focus is serious mo kitchening ke chef lesego ha wa itse mo dindao tse o tlhoka ka ole serious bua ka ditsa all good my guy, all good. I know you're a very busy man. I saw your staff was running around, and without you I'm assuming the chicken's head gets cut off too quickly.
It gets hectic in the kitchen. It gets hectic.
It really does. My man, how did you come about with merging with Chili Boy when it comes to this establishment?
They once booked at the lodge I used to work with, and I cooked for them where they booked. So they spoke to one of the managers, shout out to Tabang, and they wanted a chef for their new restaurant.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hey, let me take this opportunity to up-level my skill and take out my name out there. So that's when I got contact with them, and then I just went through with it. I've been patient enough. We've been waiting for this restaurant to open, and we're going for bigger things, I'm telling you.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
And how long have you been a chef?
I've been a chef, studying plus experience, it's 5 years max.
Yeah.
But I started loving cooking from a young age. My mom used to fight with me, hey, you should be a chef because your stew is the best. I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to do events management.
Yeah,
But I turned into a chef because, it was calling from God, it was calling from Badimo, and it's something in my blood. So I just went through with it.
How did you end up having the best stew better than your mom? I don't understand that.
I don't know. Maybe it's the gods.
Yeah,
maybe they didn't tell me that there's another chef in the family that's just sleeping out there.
Gotta love it, man.
Yeah.
So, getting into the dishes that you prepare for this establishment, what kind of dishes are you guys going for?
It's a fine dining restaurant, eh? So we wine and dine. So we've got your fine dining plated food, like your ice bun with some mash and some sauteed veggies.
Yeah.
We can play around with other dishes. We go out there to make the experience. I mean, like with prawns, we try new cognac prawns that we use to infuse for that. Basmatis, we infuse them with some coconut. We play around with some spice. So, but the best thing that you can get from Chillk, it's the red wine ice cream. It's the homemade Chillk wine ice cream that we made, and actually I made it. I designed it from here.
Hey.
Yeah, with their wine. So we only pushing the Chillk wine ice cream. That is the best dish that you can get out here.
I love. You see, now I've already, and I'm gonna be honest, I did actually have a sip of the 2017 Pinotage.
Yeah.
Chillk, he sold it to me, man. He sold it to me, and I have to agree. I can officially say that you're missing out if you're not here.
Hey, you must try the new North-West Premium Blend. Eh? That one is the best because it brings back the North-Western region up in life. It's not about artist fella or repress fella, but we're going out there. Kabo Mafikeng, shout out to Mafikeng, shout out to Rustenburg. Northwest region, we Ratsoha guys.
And now when it comes to the dishes, do you guys like change it when it comes to like the Sunday session type of feel, or is it the same type of menu that you guys have all around?
I've got a menu that's going all around, and for certain events I prefer doing a specific menu for that, like the grand opening. It's not the same menu that we'll be saving from tomorrow, but it's a special menu today that we're just doing it for today, just to bring out the life for Chillk, so that we can do different varieties of dishes.
I'm actually looking forward to even having a taste of your dishes. I even came with my lady and she's really looking forward to that as well. So now I just want that have these fancy names. I can't even say them.
We've got some red wine jus that we're making from the Chillk 2013, and the ice cream we make it from the red blend. And I wanna play around with the Northwest and try do some poached pears and poached apples from it, and see how they infuse into the apple. So come through, check it out. The Chillk is a place to be.
And do you have any specials that you guys are offering? Like that menu and that's separate from the menu.
We're gonna blend in with the wine, so we're gonna surprise. I don't wanna speak a lot about it.
No exclusives.
Yeah, I don't wanna speak a lot about it because it's something that I wanna try out for the restaurant.
All right.
So I'll be pushing it. Even the owners doesn't know what I'm planning in the kitchen, so it's gonna be a huge surprise with the new North-West.
I hope you don't get fired because you're trying to make those kind of moves, man.
They really love me in there. They really love me in
That's
there.
good, man.
I've done wonders for them.
My man, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us. I know you're gonna be back in the kitchen as the head chef before there's a big fire and we have no idea how to deal with it. So big shout out to Chef Lesego, the man who holds down the kitchen right here at Chillk's Wine and Restaurant. We're still out here just about to hit the halfway mark of the show, and as always we are in tune with you. It is the Hangout on UFM.
Radio that's in tune with its people.
Purple is my heart, purple is my life.
Radio that understands you.
I love UFM. Have a lovely day, everybody.
In tune with the listener, in tune with you.
So in tune with you. In tune with you.
Isanona, uktanda umuntu wakho. Isanona, baby ndiyapusa. Ay, kabunjalo, shoot ngacela uxolo. Izamathandane, sputhane, vutha umlilo. Baby beleke, izandiphuze. Beleke, izanono. Funala, tuze wami. Baby beleke, izandiphuze. Izamathandane, sputhane, kumothuli. Yes, sana, ndiyadideka, ndiyaloka. Nyanyana ngowami, ngathandi kolelwa. Inhliziyo yami, uyayikhanyisa. Ikhanye ithi qhenge. Baby, beleke, izandiphuze. Beleke, izanono. Funala, tuze wami. Baby, beleke, izandiphuze. Funala, tuze wami. Beleke, izanono.
News on UFM.
Rustenburg go 20 Mahikeng le Potchefstroom 19 Pretoria 18 mo gasong e utlwa fa kgaogerolo gantsweng ya motlakase e tswela pele le mo bokhutlong jono jwa beke le baagi ba Rustenburg ba boloditse letsholo la go phepa fatsa mafelo a boitapoloso e le golo le diritibatsi ke khantsa ura ya bone mo UFM ka dimakatsogenkwe madumeki ao gape kgaogo e rulagantsweng ya motlakase e tswela pele le gompieno jaaka Eskom e re itlile go tsaya dibeke di le mmalwa pele seemo se boela sekeng se bueledi Sekonati Mantšantšha a re baagi ba tlile go itemogela legato la bobedi le la boraro mo bokhutlong jono jwa beke.
On Saturday, load shedding will be implemented at stage 3 between 7 in the morning and midnight. On Sunday, load shedding will again be implemented at stage 2 for the whole day.
Baeteledipele ba bantšha ba ANC kwa Gauteng ba gwetlhile gore ba pholose lekoko gore le se phutlhame jaaka gona le bao ba reng le tlile go latlhegelwa mo pusong. Monastelo yo montšha Panyaza Lesufi mmogo le meyara wa Maloba wa Tshwane yo ga jaana e leng mogakolodi wa moporesidente Kgosientsho Ramokgopa a re go tlhokega gore go tsewe dikgato tse di maleba.
Power is gone, provincial level. Power is likely to go national government level. It's a regression of the National Democratic Project. We have a responsibility. I want to argue we are not at the crossroads. When you are at the crossroads, you have an option. You have an option of taking the right path, or you have an option of taking the wrong path. We are not at the crossroads. We have already chosen the wrong path. So it is important that we orchestrate a 180-degree. We go back, go to the crossroads, and choose the right path so that the ANC can rise. That is the responsibility that is facing and confronting us today.
Baagi ba ba tshwenyegileng ka tiriso e kwa godimo ya diritibatsi ga bašwa mo North-WestTourism le go sengwa ga dikago tsa puso ba boloritse letsholo la go phepafatsa mafelo a boitapoloso go akaretsa mabala a metshameko. Mpho Manyapelo o buisana le baagi bao ba ba ithaopile mo letsholong leno.
The concerned parents believe the upkeep and protection of public recreational facilities is everyone's responsibility.
We started this initiative of cleaning as really the concern residents because we saw that East End sports ground, usually there is lots of drugs dealers, there is lots of people who are using drugs around this area and the place is dirty.
This sports ground must be given back to the community, supported by the local businesses, and this sports ground means a lot to us.
Gore ka di weekend or after school ba tle go khona go tshameka metshameko ya bone e ba e batlang.
Through the initiative, the residents have already cleaned a park and hoping to soon restore a soccer field as well as a netball court. Mpho Manyapelo, News Note, Rustenburg East.
Kwa bokhutlong tona ya Phemelo Thandimodise a re botlhe ba ba tsereng karolo mo seo se itsegeng jaaka Phoenix Massacre kwa KZN ngwaga o fetileng ba tlile go sekisiwa re sa le fo malapa a batho ba ba tlhokafetseng mo ditlhaselong tseo fa morafe wa ma-India o ne o tlhasela batho ba ntsho ba re ba latlhegetswe ke tsholofelo mo pusong. Modise o buile jana.
In the township of Phoenix outside Durban, 164 cases were investigated. 120 cases are still under investigation, with a total of 69 suspects who were arrested for various crimes. 36 of these suspects were arrested for their alleged respective roles in the murder of 35 people, while 31 people have been arrested for attempted murder.
Kwa bokhutlong kana tla kere faragarela khaseno ka ntlha kgolo kgaogo e rulagantsweng ya motlakase e tswela pele le gompieno mme Eskom ya re go tlile go tsa dibeke di le mmalwa pele seemo se boela sekeng dikalo le tela tse dingwe mo reng ya botlhano.
For more on these stories, visit newsnote.co.za. Flexdop UR 97.0 FM.
Been around the world, been around the block, been around girls that knew Biggie and Pac like Vita Guerrero. You know what took her to the top. She'll give you some, let her throw up the rock, let her throw on your chain. She'll throw you some. Picture that like Megan Good and Jamie Foxx. Hype said it's a rap. She's still on the set, putting oil on her legs like she Gloria Velez. She was eye candy in a double XL. Hopped off the page and on a skateboard for real. I knew she. Cause $500 can't get you that. How you get that? And all you new video chicks trying to be Melissa Ford, but they don't know Melissa Ford drive a Honda Accord. She a video vixen, but behind closed doors she do whatever it takes to get to the Grammy Awards.
Loving them rap stars, you know who you are. Put your hands up, baby. If you kept your mouth closed, but you know. Loving them rap stars, you know who you are. I wrote this song for you, and you, for all y'all.
Pop quiz, how many top lists, black foxes did I have under my belt? Like boxes, not to brag, but if it add up, 1, 2, that's mad nuts. Game, you mad nuts. How you gon' call out all these? Knowing damn what they gon' call me. The only dream of that ghetto prom queen was to make it to the screen. Maybe get seen, maybe get chose by from a team. So good, he don't ask for a preem. No, now ask yourself this question, would you be with Jay-Z if he wasn't CEO? Would you be with FABO if he drove a Neo? Would you ride with Neo if he was in the Geo? Or why the hell you think these coming at me for? But since they all fall in my palm, I take a trio. Yo.
Loving them rap stars, you know who you are. Put your hands up, baby. If you kept your mouth closed. But you know, loving them rap stars, you know who you are. I wrote this song for you, and you, for all y'all. I done had my share of chicks with long hair, short do like Khaleesa, Halle, and Boomerang. Yeah, I've been around the block in a Bentley drop top on Miami Beach when Lil' Kim was hanging with Scott. I got the scoop on hoops, whatever the case, she'll let you as long as she bathed in apes. And ain't nobody trying to take Beyonce from Jay, but I know a chick named Sue that hit back in the day. The things these rappers do for a pretty face. She must have had powers like Wonder Woman. On that superhero tip, flies Gabrielle Union in the back of my 6'4" Impala. Look at the double D's, I put them right in your face like that model chick Takara. And she ain't win the show, but she riding in that Gallardo. That's why I love them today and forget them tomorrow. Loving them rap stars, you know who you are. Put your hands up, ladies. If you kept your legs closed. But you know, loving them rap stars, you know who you are. I wrote this song for you, and you, for all y'all.
In tune with you.
Yeah, boy. You guys are making me miss my baby as well, Maggie. UFM, Azisha, man.
Radio that understands you. In tune with the listener. In tune with you.
Hey guys, our country is under attack. Our sisters and girl children are under attack. And I will urge you, don't you ever call me brother if you defend or if you look for reasons to justify this injustice. My name is Pat Cash and I stand against the abuse and killings of our women and children. It has to stop. Something has to give, and it has to give now.
Radio
that's in tune with its people.
Pepple is my heart, Pepple is my life.
Radio that understands you.
I love UFM. Have a lovely day, everybody.
In tune with the listener, in tune with you.
So in tune with you.
89.8 FM keeps Rustenburg in tune with you. Garankuwa in tune with you.
We got London on the track.
I should've known better. Can't even pretend like I don't want it again. On the brain all the time. Thinking about the things that we did. You did something like it don't happen too often. It's the way you put it down. I don't want no one else around. Got me taking a step on the wild side, cutting all ties with them other guys. Where you get my eyes, helping me nice and slow. You make me wanna come through, quarter after two, just to put it down on you. You make me wanna be play all of those things that you and me would do. You make me wanna come through, quarter after two, just to put it down on you. You make me wanna be play all of those things that you and me would do. Look at what you made me wanna do. One drop on my for you. Got my feelings running on and on. This is what I'm really used to.
You make me want anything happens between us. Be sure you 10 toes down before I pull out this card. The only thing that's coming beside me at the situation is you waiting and get some more. I told you I'ma take your places. I seen it in your face, and I knew that you would say this. So how you wanna play this? Yeah, you got somebody. I've been in this predicament. Don't trip, creep, discreet. That's just what we dealing with. Come through, quarter after two,
Just to put it down on you. You made me wanna be play all of those things that you and me would do. You made me wanna come through, quarter after two, just to put it down on you. You made me wanna be play all of those things that you and me would do. You made me wanna I drop all my dishes for you. Got my feelings running on and on. This is what I'm really used to.
you make me wanna. Hey, what you used to, what did you do? New relationship with you, this is what you do. Think about it, good enough.
In tune with you. So in tune with you. So in tune with you.
The 28 million rand estimated lotto jackpot can be yours this Saturday. Don't miss out. Buy your tickets now in store on nationallottery.co.za or the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120*7529# for USSD. Panda Pusha Play. Players must be 18 years and older. Play responsibly. eTuber is the proud operator of the National Lottery.
UFM, I thank you for everything. You have been good to us. You have been our therapy, our advisor, our financial manager. So I just want to say thank you. I can't live without UFM. I'm living a UFM life.
Radio that's in tune with its people, in tune with the listener, in tune with you.
It is, of course, UFM in tune with you. The hangout with Kamuji, holding it down all the way in Harties. That's right, Rietfontein. That is exactly where we are chilling when it comes to where we are visiting. It is called Chillk Wine and Restaurant, a lovely establishment that is celebrating its opening today. The atmosphere has actually been getting quite nicer, and I'm honestly really just in awe of the setup. What I'm actually currently looking at is a piece, as you know, Chili Boy was saying, of course, earlier, of Cape Town and Santon put together, and he just decided to throw it right here in the Northwest. So we got to give a big shout out to the North-West Tourism Board for putting putting the spotlight on this establishment, because this is exactly the kind of things we need to keep on growing the province when it comes to that tourism space as well, and the market. So what we are still going to be indulging in is some of the food. We did talk to Chef Lesego. The brother man is talking about a lot of combos that sounds so delicious. I can't even really put together exactly what it looks like, but in my head, it makes me salivate already to the core. So what we're going to do as well is take a couple of pictures. We'll post on our social media so you can see exactly the kind of food that this place actually is, of course, putting out there. And you can, of course, jump onto our social media currently right now, because we are live at UFM 898 across our platforms, and as well as you can still hit us up via our WhatsApp 076-260-2815 just to show that you are out here with us, man. Now, one of the things I actually need to, of course, account for is the fact that we really need to, of course, get into the habit of really indulging in some of the tourism buildings that are within our cities and in our towns. You really honestly learn a lot more about these places, and you really figure out there's a lot of things that they offer. I remember when we did touch base in Klerksdorp, if I'm not mistaken, we went into a museum setup that was actually quite interesting to see the kind of people that came from the area, and also the bit of history that came with it. It's one of those things that actually really makes you appreciate a certain place even more. So we are grateful with the fact that we are engaging with tourism in that space where we get to learn so much about them. So if you are within the area or even close by in the Harti space, you can come and join us right here at Chillk Wine and Restaurant. It's not even that far from Bako Gauteng. If you are tuned in, some people are probably 40 minutes away, like I mentioned earlier. My friend is not that far. He might even be jumping in as well. So if you are really, really close by, or if you're feeling as if you just need a bit of a road trip to experience a new Ndao, trust me, you don't want to miss out on this. There's still live performances happening. We have a lot of nice entertainment that's, of course, being engaged with, and we're still going to be indulging in conversation with a lot more of our guests. So always make sure that you are in tune with us as we are with you. It is UFM, The Hangout.
'm K1 till they put my name on the tune. You love me before, now you say I'm a douche. You get to the pose, young crude, but now I'm just posing, I'm cool. At least I ain't posing as cool. Got souls in the booth, they haunting the notes of this tune. I still got spook. 2 and 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Dilo, can you hear me? Is it distorting? Can you hear me? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? 1 2. Can you hear me? 1 2. Can you hear me? 1 2. Can you hear me?
Every little single night, we pop it, that's it boost. Sipping on the champagne night. Tell a butcher, see Bruce. Every time I think about the things that I could do with this rhyme, and this time I fist this California niggas ain't gon' see this coming. Grassy can get to sit, of course I got this game on the leash. And every time I tell niggas to practice what they preach, there ain't no mistaking my punchline, it's my time to teach. We be burning on the cheese, while we cutting on the G's. I love we got all the keys. Go up and up every dawn with the song, if we gonna we'll be overseas.
Hey, the boy. Chill, he the love. Chill, chill up your line,
But don't cut tequila and try not relaxed and order the Magnum. My people and Jaeger, tipping the waiter. Siyasebenza bana khali for sugar. Senza phela baba sabi. Sakazata wena ukalu sugar. Kazosala wena ngcono kule. Asilali thina sizosabalela. Sazophaka uzobona amaphela. Sathimile, selubumnandi. Bambopalisa ngeno lola. Siyabangena manje ngcono sola. Siyabaleka manje.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Sending mic right dealer. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are we sounding good or are we still distorted? 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Radile? Are we distorting? Sharp.
We are holding it down still in Harties, Rietfontein to be exact. And of course, we are at Chillk's Wine and Restaurant. The live performances, the music here is just honestly captivating. You're actually even in your feels. You can't even tell yourself you're going to actually be going home anytime soon. So make sure that you are close by or in the vicinity. You are making sure you're doing a young pass by here to experience the opening of this amazing establishment. We are in tune with you. It is the Hangout with Kamoji. And we decided to, of course, touch base with some of the patrons who are actually here indulging in this awesome vibes and just to find out exactly how the vibe is. We also seeing some of the plates are coming out, which means Chef Desero is basically done with some of the foods and some of the dishes. I did mention that you're going to probably see a couple of pictures go up on social media to see the kind of delicacies that we are indulging in. And of course, the wines are still pouring. Waya, no maganjane. So we decided to grab one of the patrons, as I mentioned. We are sitting with the lovely Lerato. Lerato, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am outstanding. You can see that we are all in our fields, right?
No, it's fantastic.
It's an amazing vibe, man. So tell us, how are you experiencing the opening of Chillk's Wine and Restaurant?
So the place, first of all, is very lovely. I think it's going to be a good hangout spot to come to, in future. The people are also lovely, so welcoming. We heard a speech by the owners. It's wonderful. They needed a spot to actually sell their wines, so I think it's a good idea to pair it with a restaurant. So it's lovely. The music is lovely. It's nostalgic. We're having a great time. So yeah, I'm loving it.
You don't really see these kind of establishments a lot in the Northwest, right? And this one, how does this one stand out for you with regards to the ones you've seen?
So like I said, because most of the people that own wines locally struggle with, I think, the marketing, etc. So I think pairing it with a restaurant, putting their wines on their menu, I think that is a fantastic idea. And I think they're going to do well in that regard.
And Harties is definitely a tourist destination.
Definitely.
So we got to give a massive shout out yet again to the North-West Tourism Board. They are putting spotlights on such places. And I'm sure you're going to come back with hopefully your friends, family, you name it, right?
No, definitely. And I want to try out the wines as well. I haven't yet. So it will be a great experience.
You're missing out. The wine's going in, man. The pinotage. Hey, it will pin your touch. We are, of course, out here, man, broadcasting live. And massive shout out goes out to you, Lerato. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are always in tune with you. And of course, it is UFM.
My husband discovered this radio station yesterday on DSTV, and we are addicted to it. Your music, your top Shayela. I'm listening to you all the way from Uppington in the Northern Cape. You have given me the oomph. Nice music. Thank you. Keep it up.
Radio that reflects you and your ever-changing music taste. In tune with the listener. In tune with you.
Women have every right to be free from harassment and violence on the streets, in schools and campuses, on buses, taxis and trains, places of work and worship, and their homes. My name is Katle Honkwe, and don't call me brother if you are a perpetrator and guilty of not protecting our women and children.
Woman got a right to be. Don't make it right. Bing around the bing and the bang, go bang, bang and bang and the bang on the sound. I love you.
I don't find a love.
Tell me what, my baby.
You deserve radio that reflects you and your world, your lifestyle, your aspirations, and your ever-changing music taste. In tune with the listener, in tune with you.
mean to me. I do. All I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, oh, you know I'm crazy over you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you.
I see all out and you looking, I never say a word. I know how niggas start acting trippin'. I heard about that girl. No way, hey. Now they gon' fight over no day, hey. As you can see, but I like your steez, your style, your whole demeanor, the way you come through and holler and swoop me in his two-seater. Now that's gangsta, and I got special ways to thank ya. Don't you forget it, but it ain't that easy for you to back up and leave him, but you and Dirty got ties for different reasons. I respect that, and right before I turned to leave, she said,
You don't know what you've been to me. I do. All I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, oh, you know I'm crazy over you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you.
Sing it for me, Kay.
And I love you, and I need you. Nelly, I love you. I do.
Come on, girl.
And it's more than you'll ever know. Boy, it's for sure. You can always count on my love forevermore.
East Coast, I know you shake it right. Down South, I know you bouncing right. West Coast, I know you walking right.
You don't know what you've been to me. I do. All I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, oh, you know I'm crazy over you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you.
East Coast, I know you shake it right. Down South, I know you bouncing right. West Coast, I know you walking right.
You don't know what
Midwest, I
you've
see
been
you
to
swinging right. East
me.
Coast, you still shaking right. Down South, I see you bouncing right. West Coast, I know you walking right.
You don't know what
Midwest, you
you've
still
been to
swinging
me.
right.
I do. All I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, oh, you know I'm crazy over you. No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, you know I'm crazy over you.
East Coast, I know you shaking right. Down South, I know you bouncing right. West Coast, I know you walking right.
You don't know what
Midwest, I
you've
see
been
you
to
swinging right. East
me.
Coast, you still shaking right. Down South, I see you bouncing right. West Coast, I know you walking right.
Potchefstroom, you are 99.4 FM.
UFM ke a lwala ke rata bagasi botlhe ba UFM.
That's what radio is all about. You are radio, and radio is you. In tune with the listener, in tune with you. 103.9 FM keeps Garankuwa in tune with you.
Taking shots in here. You want one?
Cheers to the freaking weekend. I drink to that. Yeah. Oh, let the demo song sing. I drink to that. Yeah. Don't let the bastards get you down. Turn it around with another round. There's a party at the bar. Everybody put your glasses up and I drink today. Life's too short to be sitting around miserable. People gon' talk whether you're doing bad or good. Yeah, had a drink on my mind and my mind on my money. Yeah, looking so fine, gonna find me a honey. Got my Ray-Bans on and I'm feeling hella cool tonight. Yeah, everybody's vibing, so don't nobody start a fight. Yeah, cheers to the freaking weekend. I drink to that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let the demo song sing. I drink to that. Yeah, yeah. Don't let the bastards get you down. Turn it around with another round. There's a party at the bar. Everybody put your glasses up and I drink today. About to hop on the bar, put it all on my card tonight. Yeah, I've been mad in the morning, but you know we're going hard tonight. It's getting coyote ugly up in here, no Tyra. It's only up from here, no downward spiral. Got my Ray-Bans on and I'm feeling hella cool tonight. Yeah, everybody's vibing, so don't nobody start a fight. Yeah, cheers to the freaking weekend. I drink to that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let the demo song sing. I drink to that. Yeah, yeah. Don't let the bastards get you down. Turn it around with another round. There's a party at the bar. Everybody put your glasses up and I drink today.
It is, of course, UFM in tune with you. The Hangout broadcasting live from Chillk's Wine and Restaurant. And of course, we're just about to get into the last and final hour of the show, giving you a latest update in your news as well. But keep in mind, when we jump right back in, we got my man DJ Epic Soul to be giving us a powerful, powerful Hangout mix. We did open up with spontaneous DJ, but we also got to wrap it up the right way as well with this brother. So make sure you are in tune with us as we are with you. When we come back as well, we'll be talking to a man you might remember from You With The Boys. He wanted to jump in as the fourth man of the team. It is the Big MP. If you remember this gentleman, then trust me, you don't want to miss out on it as well. It is UFM in tune with you.
to the rebirth of radio. Radio that's in tune with its people.
Did you hear me now? Say something.
Oh, I can talk
Yeah.
now.
Whenever you're ready, just go in.
Sorry. I'm still trying to catch my breath. No, you need to stop smiling. You're not nervous.
Hi guys, my name is Koketsokodu. I'm from Dikebu, currently residing in Chantal. I'm here at Chillk restaurant. It's a great vibe. The food is actually nice and delicious. Just having the Crown champagne. I didn't taste the wine, but I heard it's nice. So it's a nice place and I highly recommend it, and I'm definitely gonna come back. Thank you. Hey, this is fine.
That's cool. See? Hello, my
You need to stop smiling. You don't never ask. Hi guys, my name is Koketsokodu. I'm from Dikebu, currently residing in Chantal. I'm here at Chillk restaurant. It's a great vibe. The food is actually nice and delicious. Just having the Crown champagne. I didn't taste the wine, but I heard it's nice. So it's a nice place, and I Stop smiling. You're not nervous. Hi guys, my name is Koketsokodu. Thank you. Hi guys, my name is Koketsokodu. I'm from DKU. Kindly recite.
sexy Dr. Green Jaiba Pumilanga Samba sexy Siatelela Sbasa Lumini Aiki Mtana Maiki Chesha Landelu Huta Magni Ang Landelu Chisa Mampi Botam Samili Feli Nine Nine Aisha Maiki Nine Aisha Maiki You know no more It's here Are we dance? Let me see what's going on. Some niggas in your palatini. You can't get this ticket. Bobby said, I'm a passagini. Samu Shibigi.
No, you know, I gotta give props to DJ Epic Soul. Like, he literally got us moving in a moment where literally we have live performances going on, but at the same time, you have no idea what to dance to. But well, you gotta make sure you give your respect to where we are right now. It is Chillk Wine and Restaurant. And tourism has been one of the major platforms that has been having a lot of ups and downs, but the North-West Tourism Board can actually get a big thumbs up with what they are currently doing. They are literally putting North-West on the map and in the spotlight and exposing us to lovely and amazing areas that you probably never even knew we even possessed in our province. So trust them to make the right decision for you when it comes to where you want to be on those times you want to take a breather away from the hard knock life. And hey, you know, we kind of built up to this. We've spoken to amazing people. Chef Lesejo, we spoke to Chile Boy, the man who runs this joint. Also, we spoke to Braish, you know. But there's a magnitude that you feel as though you need to still throw into the pool, despite the fact that it's already full. This man regards himself, and we've made it official. We made it official the last time we spoke that he is the fourth boy. If you are an avid listener of You With The Boys, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about when I introduce this man right here. I'm not going to use his name. I'm going to use the name. It is the one and only living and walking amongst us. Back at it again. Not one time only, but who knows, maybe even forevermore. The Big MP.
Big MP in the house.
You can't even give a better intro than that, man. I don't even know.
Big MP in the house.
Look at you, man. You look good. You look so good.
You reckon?
I mean, you look like you've been working out.
I just walked out of a GQ magazine, eh?
My man, forget GQ, even like Men's Health. You look like the embodiment of what's going on, right?
Keep it coming.
I figured that there might be like a column inside the Men's Health that actually tells you that the 5 big MP tips to looking this way.
Can't we leave that for Tourism Month?
Oh, we could actually throw that in. We could throw that in.
What do you think?
I think it would be a nice addition.
It would.
It would be a very nice addition.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves. How have you guys been?
We've actually been quite well. You know, the typical ups and downs. We just came out of COVID. You know, we're trying to like make sure we get back into normality as well. But I think when you now engage with platforms like tourism as well, it just makes you feel so much better about how things have actually progressed. We survived COVID, by the way. We can say that.
We did, eh?
We survived COVID.
And how beautiful is this?
This is something that I can't even put into words, because even the people we've spoken to, the owner himself doesn't even know how to describe it. We don't have the right words for it, but the experience tells it itself for those who are here. If you were to break down what you currently see right now, what do you see?
One word, I'm seeing magic. Magic it is. But come and remember, you know, post-COVID, the intel we're sitting with is that you have a different breed of a traveler. You know? A traveler that wants to be fulfilled, a traveler that wants to see something different. So there had to be a bit of innovation in terms of what we have to offer as a destination. Hence our excitement with this product, because this is something new, something fresh within the tourism ambit of what the tourism portfolio of the destination has to offer. When you think wines and you think wine route, what comes to mind?
You immediately go all the way to the coastal lines, and it's something that we feel it's a bit of a stretch for somebody who is so inland.
Thank you. So this is something happening inland, most importantly, in the beautiful province of the North-West. Hence I'm saying that's the magic about this place. But beyond the wine lands, beyond the wine routes and all of that, the other excitement, and Braish might have touched on this, one of the things that we're constantly striving for is diversification within our product portfolio. And the beauty is that you have something that we didn't have before. Now this has added, as I said, into the tourism ambit of what we have as a destination. Right? But also, this product speaks to the transformation agenda.
That's actually what I wanted to get into as well when it comes to how the tourism department is actually really engaging when it comes to diversifying what the province actually has and actually putting it in the spotlight. We've experienced a couple of things with our tourism month last year.
Yep.
What else are we looking at when it comes to this project going further?
I think this is a typical example of the kind of things that we're planning, the kind of things that we have, because we're also responding to what the market is saying.
Yes.
The market is saying, we just came out of COVID.
Yeah.
Give us something new, because as I said, you have a different breed of a traveler that's looking for new experiences, and this for us, it is one of those. And we constantly working together with our partners, which are the product owners, in terms of what is it that is new that we also could bring into the fore, because we want to go beyond this thing. The face or the personality of a destination brand is wildlife. There's more to the Northwest than the Big Five. There's
so much
to this
more.
beautiful province than Sun City. But the beauty again about this area where we are we good?
Yeah, we're still good.
The beauty about this area, we use from a tourism perspective, we're using this as a hook, because we're operating on a hub model where we have Sun City, which is the tourism capital, not only of the province but of this country. We have RTBS, which is the adventure capital of the province. So we're using these two products to hook people in so that we can then distribute them across the length and breadth of this beautiful province. Because when you go to Ngak, there's something special there.
There's always something to engage in.
When you go to Dr. Ruth, equally, there's something special there. When you go to Dr. KK, you have something different. So that's the beauty about the Northwest province. And this is why some of us would never leave this beautiful province.
This is home. Three words. This is home.
This is
Plain
home.
and simple. It is the big MP, Mpomotseho, the marketing manager, of course, who runs it when it comes to the North-West Tourism Board. We're not, of course, ending this right here. We are partners in crime as we push it right up until 6 o'clock. We still have a lot more to break down when it comes to how things are happening right here at Chillk Wines and Restaurant, and also talking about the department's tourism diversity project. So trust me when I say this, you don't want to miss out on the vibes. At the same time, you don't want to miss out on these conversations. It is UFM.
Making it warm for you this winter. UFM, in tune with you.
Unfortunately,
ayoni kumnyule angibona iyamwezela yona kwelethandela ay iyamwezela yona ilethandela kodwa nenkani funi ngothando yona nenkani wele mayibobo ay mapula Isumile minyaka ndingaboni ngiyazanelihle ayinjengawe sondela ntombazana sondela isasabe sondela isasabe ayaya
In tune with you.
Here's to the rebirth of radio. Radio that's in tune with its people.
In tune with the listener.
In tune with you. That's what radio's all about. You are radio.
And radio is you.
So you deserve radio that reflects you and your world, your lifestyle,
your aspirations,
and your ever-changing music taste.
Radio that keeps its fingers on the pulse.
Radio that delivers up-to-date news and well-researched content.
A listener-led radio station.
Radio that doesn't speak at people,
but radio that listens and engages its listeners.
The rebirth is here.
Radio that laughs with you,
cries with you,
celebrates with you. Radio that understands you.
Our purpose is to use the magic of radio to inspire the human race.
That's why we do what we do.
We listen to inspire, forever keeping in tune with you.
No matter where you are, we stay in tune with you.
UFM.
It is the hangout on UFM, and we are definitely enjoying the vibes and the energies that are coming out from the one and only Chillk Wines and Restaurant, all the way in Rietfontein, Hartbeespoort, and we are, as always, in tune with you. As I mentioned earlier on, I am sitting with the marketing manager of the North-West Tourism Board, the one and only Mpomotsegwa, but as part of You with the Boys, if you catch us in the week, he's the fourth man of the squad, the Big MP. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! You gotta make sure you say it right, man. That's his thing. When you say the name, you gotta throw the hey in as well.
You can't just do the Big MP and not throw the hey.
You gotta have the hey, and you gotta say it right. You must say it right. Yep. So, my brother, we were still breaking down the amazing work that the department is actually really putting together when it comes to our tourism space in Northwest, and it's very, very heartwarming to know that even such a department that's seen a lot of struggle in the COVID times is actually bouncing back. We were at the Cableway. We actually crossed over into a new year with the Cableway. We spoke to Braish about it as well earlier, and also we had a whole tourism month experience where we did a live broadcast from a bridge. We were also on a boat, and one of us caught a fish that was never eaten. those kind of experiences, those are gems of life.
You sure you want to bring that up again?
It's
the
story
of the fish.
It's a gem, okay? It's one of those stories you want to tell your kids and your grandkids about the fish that was never eaten.
But I think I'm happy you brought what we did last year. In terms of the tourism space. And again, we are pretty excited as a DMO to say what else are we going to do, especially post-COVID. I think our preoccupation is about, especially when we support programs like this, like Chillk Wines and Restaurant. One, the strategic intention is to ignite the domestic market, wanting to showcase that the tourism ecosystem is functioning once again after 2 years of this paralysis that has afflicted every facet of everything that we do from a tourism space. So the excitement, it's out of this world, man, because we back, but also we equally mindful of the fact that the pandemic is still with us. But I'm happy you have seen the protocols are still observed, despite some of the rules have been relaxed. Because it's about ensuring that we go back and we can create the kind of tomorrow that we want. So the excitement is there. As a DMO, we're constantly thinking, what are the new things that we're going to do this year again? So
before we even get to that, let's not even open up that chapter yet. But one of the things we need to, of course, touch on is, even from your position as the marketing manager, when you look at a place like this, what attracts the Department of Tourism to want to help an establishment like this?
Look, I think for us, inherently, our mandate speaks to tourism promotion, hospitality training, and tourism planning. But part of that destination marketing speaks to also supporting products like this, making sure that there are new entrants into the tourism space. You might know, you might not know that the tourism industry is still lily white, if I may say that. It's the truth. But we get really excited as a destination marketing organization when you have players like Chillk who comes in not at the back end but at the front end, because our people cannot continuously be wood carvers, sell little things and not be the owners of production. So we exist purely to provide the support for products like this, to create the environment where products like Chillk Wines and Restaurant actually thrives. Because as I said earlier on, it also speaks to our transformation agenda, making sure that the previously disadvantaged coming to be the serious role players within the industry, within the tourism space.
I actually wanted to even indulge you in one of the patrons who is actually here and her experience of what she's currently going through right now. And I'm sure even after she had spoken, as you can see now, the levels of innovation and the excitement, they're probably at a pandemonium level. Just listen to this.
Hi guys, my name is Kodu. I'm from Dikebu, currently residing in Chantal. I'm here at Chillk Restaurant. It's a great vibe. The food is actually nice and delicious. Just having the Crown champagne. I didn't taste the wine, but I heard it's nice. So it's a nice place and I highly recommend it, and I'm definitely gonna come back. Thank you.
That right there is a testimony.
You see, when you had and you get to hear things like that, you are humbled, you are gratified, because it says that you're doing something right. Because tourism is about showcasing who we are as a people, it's about showcasing our food, it's about showcasing our culture. And when you have a listener that says they've been here, they've enjoyed Chillk experience, then me and Braish and the rest of the team, it means that there's something right that we're doing.
Definitely.
Because all that we have to do is to curate and bring to the fore this beautiful province of the Northwest has to offer. And we equally saying as North-West Tourism Board, you have not lived up until you come visit Northwest Province.
You haven't lived at all. You heard it right here. Myself and the Big MP are not going anywhere. We still have a couple of more minutes before we wrap it up. It is the hangout with you all the way at Chillk's Wines and Restaurant, all the way in Rietfontein, Hartbeespoort. We will be right back.
Yeah, boy. You guys are making me miss my baby. UFM, Azisha, man.
Radio that understands you. In tune with the listener. In tune with you.
Pulse does it your way this youth month. Whether you're a young content creator, a musician, or fashion designer, get on the Pulse to plug your hustle on our show and bag a paid internship or other opportunities with the best in the game. Switch to MTN and dial *411# to join MTN Pulse. Post a video showing us what you do and how you do it your way using #OnThePulse and tag @MTNZA. Exclusive to under 25s. T's and C's apply. What are we doing today? MTN.
Do not fund sexism. Refuse to purchase any magazine, rent any video, or subscribe to any website, or buy any music that portrays women or girls in a sexually degrading manner. My name is Usbingelelo Ntlengeto, the Zulu warrior. Don't call me your brother if you don't protest sexism in the media.
Mahikeng, you are 91.8 FM.
ngisibheve ngamawalawa isiphithiphithi ngidlalisela ngamavulavala igusha ingene ekhishi ishona ilanga nabo nomalanga ngenza iplani idlalisela entakalana izinto za-overseas international ngethi-fabulous endleleni zikhalakala
sacela uxolisa la ngibuya khona cishe ngamithisa abonomalanga bangena bangivimba ngisakwazi nokubheka nasemehlweni ngisakwazi nokubheka nasemehlweni angisakwazi nokubheka nasemehlweni angisakwazi nokubheka nasemehlweni ishu wesithanda sami ngisacela uxolisa la ngibuya khona cishe ngamithisa abonomalanga bangena bangivimba angisakwazi nokubheka nasemehlweni 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 ishu
We're back at it again right here, man, at Chillk's Wine and Restaurant. It is UFM with the Hangout. And I'm hanging out with the big MP, the marketing manager for the North-West Tourism Board. My brother, before we first wrap it up, as you can see, we want to jump into the fun as well. Could you just tell us what is the plan when it comes to inviting more Northwest people, in fact, the nation, to come through to the Northwest for these type of establishments? And how can such establishments reach out to you guys if they want to get that spotlight as well?
But you forgot the hey that goes with the big MP.
The big MP.
Please, man, let's get these things, the basics right. But come up, you're quite right. The strategic intention once again is to want to amplify on our marketing drive.
Yes.
So that we are able to can get people excited about the destination once again. So that's one of the things that we're going to do. And part of that marketing drive, it's well encapsulated within the recovery plan. That speaks to making sure that we create market confidence. We make sure that we bring key events that drive feet into the destination. But for us to be able to can attract products like these, we need to support products like this so that they succeed well into the future. Because once that happens, then the next guy says, oh, we are able to can dream big. And we stand ready as a destination marketing organization to can assist. They can reach us at our offices in Mafikeng, come have a conversation with us. Our mother department, which is Direct, have a unit that speaks to product development. This is where we're trying to create new players to come into the system. and that unit is specifically designed to can work with such. So once they make contact with North-West Tourism Board, we should be able to can then have a conversation that says how do we bring and how do we assist to create a new market players.
Lovely stuff. And then just before we wrap it up as well, what can we expect when it comes to other projects that are part of this diversity?
Look, we in the middle of we've just completed signing a memorandum of understanding and / joint marketing agreement with Gauteng Tourism Authority. So there are big plans to bring a number of exciting things into the destination jointly, because as I was saying to you off air, Gauteng remains our primary source market. But where we are, Kamu, we want to make sure that the people of the Northwest are the brand ambassador of what this beautiful province has to offer. We need to get the people of the province traveling the length and breadth of this destination. But you can only do that once people get excited, once you can appeal to the emotions of your customers. Once you can begin to say, there's a place like Chillk right in the Northwest, not in Stellenbosch, not in the coastal, but here. So as I was saying, part of the recovery plan speaks to a number of things that are pretty exciting for our consumers that will be unleashing through partnerships like yourself.
I am excited and looking forward to how all this is going to play out. You guys are doing an amazing job. No one can even fault you on any single thing that comes to when it comes to the establishments you guys even pick. I am looking forward to being somewhere, because we've done the boat, we've been in a mountain. I don't know, maybe I might be on a plane or a train next. Who knows?
Hold that thought. This much I can tell you. One of the things that we're going to do, which is going to be very epic, we will be airborne. We will be airborne.
Okay.
So whatever that you're looking for, if it's tranquility, if it's peace, if it's scenic beauty, we have it all in the Northwest.
I am in for everything. It is Mpomotsewa, the man who is called the Big MP. Hey. Gotta love it, man. So, of course, this is how we're going to be wrapping it up. But before we say our goodbyes, we're going to take it all the way back to the studio with my man Sydney Chilitsapa is going to be taking over after 6 o'clock. Sydney, what's coming up on the show, brother? So this is how we're going to wrap it up, man. It's been an amazing time out here in Hartbees, Rietfontein, Chillk's Wine and Restaurant. This is how we're going to close it off, but we're going to be getting into the amazing fun and give you a lot more updates when it comes to you with the boys. We'll probably give you an update as to how it all went. But there's me signing off. You can hit us up at UFM898 across our social media platforms, as well as 076-260-2815. Catch us on DSTV channel 842, and you can stream us on ufm.co.za. I go with the name of Kamo G. It's been a good one. We out.
News on UFM.
The temperature tsa ga jana mo Rustenburg di go 19, Mahikeng le Klerksdorp 15, fa Pretoria ile 18. Mo gasong e Eskom ya re tlile go tsenya tirisong le gato la boraro la kgaogo e rulagantseng ya motlakase ka moso le DA ya re gona le kgonagalo ya gore ditshupetso tsa July ngwaga o fetileng di ka ipoeletsa. Dikgang tsa ura ya borataro mo UFM ka dimakatso geng